buddy. Hi guys. Hey girl. So today I wanted to do a video that was very informative on how to best spend your money on designer shoes. If anybody knows me, they know that I'm obsessed with designer shoes. I love shoes. It actually doesn't matter if they're designer or not. I'm obsessed with shoes. I could collect 1,000,001 and still not have enough. So the reason I'm making this video is because I want to tell you guys what shoes, what designers are worth splurging on. All these shoes were gifted to me by my family, which I am very appreciative of, and they were given for graduations, birthdays, Christmases, holidays, so very special occasions. I have 8 pairs of shoes here from a range of designers. If you would like to know which designers and which shoes are worth splurging on, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have to start off this video by saying that by no means do you have to have designer shoes. There are also really great regular brand shoes. You don't have to get designer shoes. They're just something nice to splurge on. I will say that I have a pair in here that I wear constantly. Like, it's called the Classy Stripper Shoe, Classy Hooker Shoe, and you'll see why, but it is perfect for height and it matches any outfit. So I would say that those shoes have gotten their worth in wear, their wear and worth. They're worth buying because I have worn them so many times and they're still in pristine condition. Like, they're easy to clean, they look amazing, and I would say they're totally worth it. However, you can probably find similar sandals. However, what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to have designer shoes. Some of them, they break just as easily as regular price shoes, less than $500, but some of them are actually worth purchasing because you get your worth out of them. Another thing I wanted to say is that I would recommend, if you are going to splurge on designer shoes, that you purchase a pair for every season. That way you have this nice little accessory that you can wear every season, and you will get more wear out of it when you have a particular time to wear it. Today I'm going to be showing you shoes for every season from every major designer, pretty much. You'll find that I have a couple favorite designers, but I would just highly recommend, if you're going to spend the money on really expensive shoes, that you buy them for a particular season. That way you know you're going to wear them, and of course you have to make sure that they're comfortable. So that's what I'm going to get into next, comfort. What pair of shoes should I start with? Should we start with my favorite? Actually, let's start with the most notorious shoe designer. Are you ready? Yes, Mr. Louboutin. Here we have the Christian Louboutin Philo leather heel. This goes for $795, so $795. It has a 4.5-inch heel, very stiletto-y, very thin. You could probably use it as a toothpick because it's so skinny. It has the classic red bottom. They actually sell paint, so you can, if you wear them, you can cover it up with the red paint, so it looks new every time. I obviously have not done that. The heel is 4.5 inches, which is pretty high for me. At least I think for a lot of people. You kind of feel like you're on your tippy toes the whole time, which you pretty much are. However, there's a small platform here that gives you some assistance, but not very much. As you can see, I also have placed a jelly pad on the inside. One of these little jelly pads, because if you wear them long enough, they start to hurt your feet. I have had this shoe for, I think I've had this shoe for like 5 years, and I've worn it a handful of times because they are so uncomfortable. The jelly pad inside really helps with how long you can wear it. Also, I've noticed that if I wear it with my bare toes, I don't last that long wearing them. But if I wear them in the winter time with stockings, with tights, I can wear them for a lot longer because the tights kind of give you some slip and it's a little bit more comfortable. I would say this is not a walking shoe. This is not a standing shoe. This is a sitting shoe. So you look really good sitting in it. I would say wear this on an occasion where you're not expected to walk anywhere very far. I can tell you that my husband has had to carry me a couple of times when I've worn this shoe because I cannot make it back to the car. Would I recommend this shoe? It's probably not worth it if you're going to be practical and want to wear it. This is more of a shoe that you have in your closet because you love shoes. You have to have that classic Louboutin red sole shoe in your collection. So for me, it's worth it. Well, I got it as a gift anyways from my mom, but it's one of my favorite shoes, not for practicality, but because it's so beautiful. Look. And then when you stand, it's so pretty with the red peeking through. I love it. Okay, so that was pretty much my only shoe that was very uncomfortable. The rest of these shoes are worth the price, I would say, because I like to buy shoes that are iconic, that are known for a particular style. So you don't necessarily have to see a designer name or a label or a brand on it. You can just see someone walking by and you know, oh, that's Valentino, or oh, that's Miu Miu. Moving along, this is my, I would say, like second favorite pair of shoes. Also my husband's favorite pair of shoes that I own. Ta-da! These are the Valentino Rock Stud. Oh my gosh, they have dust on them because I don't wear them that much. These are the Valentino Rock Stud in Patent Nude. I got them in the Patent Nude because I felt like I could wear them more with more outfits and more seasons. It's closed-toed, which is excellent because you don't have a pedicure and it's in the hotter months. You're still wearing technically a sandal, like a high-heeled sandal, but closed-toed, so you don't have to worry about that pedicure. Or you have, in my case, you'll have a tan that's washing off, kind of rough around the feet, and this will cover it up because it has the straps and stuff you can barely even notice. These Valentino Rock Stud heels go for $9.95. They are, I believe, 4 inches. However, I feel like they're a lot more comfortable than they look because they have the straps, they strap you in. I have very narrow feet, so it's very difficult for me to find shoes that have this strapping detail where my foot feels secure in the shoe and it's not wobbling around and it doesn't look bad in the backside. So these shoes, they do a really good job with keeping me nice and secure. They're very comfortable. I have worn them for long periods of time, and because it's patent, you can pretty much like rub off any scuff marks you have on them. I would highly recommend these shoes because they're iconic, they're Valentino Rock Studs, everybody knows it, but they're also very comfortable, very fashionable, and you can wear them any season, all year round. This is the Classy Stripper shoe. These are the YSL Tribute Sandal. It goes for $8.95. This is the Patent Nude because obviously nude goes with everything. However, because I'm obsessed with shoes and because I love the wear that I get out of the shoe, I had to get it in a second color. I think it's going to be my life goal to collect these in every color because they are so comfortable. They're so comfortable. They look scary, and this is the Patent White, Patent Nude. They look scary because this heel, it's like the size of my head. It's huge. However, this platform is huge as well. So in reality, if you count from here to here, this platform is like an inch, I think these heels are a 4-inch, but they feel like a smaller heel. It's very comfortable. Your toes are secure. I don't know. I love these shoes. They're comfortable. They're iconic. You know that it's a YSL tribute sandal because of the popularity that comes around it. Very expensive for a high-heeled sandal. However, if you like the style and the comfort, you can get them from Steve Madden. He has a very similar shoe. I actually went in to try it on because I wanted another one of these pairs, but I didn't want to spend, you know, almost $1,000 on it. But I tried on his shoe and the quality just wasn't the same. And you know when you can feel, I mean, you put it on your feet and you're walking around, you want it to be comfortable, you want the quality to be there, you want to know that your foot's not going to slide out, you're not going to twist your ankle because of a flimsy fabric that's supposed to keep your toes in and your heel in. I just feel like if you want this style and you want this shoe, just buy the shoe. The Steve Madden ones, they look great, but the quality just isn't there. I have never worn these shoes out all night and had to take them off because they're actually that comfortable. So I would highly recommend these. Going back to my Valentino Rockstud obsession, I have these sandals here. These are the Valentino Rockstud flats, but these are special and unique because they're brown leather, but they have this turquoise bead in between the studs. It's a very tribal shoe. I feel like this can be dressed up or dressed down. I have worn these 1,000,001 times on my honeymoon because it was on the beach, it's very tropical, it was in the rainforest, so these matched there. However, if you go out and you can put them on with a pair of jeans, a dress, they're so beautiful and comfortable. It's literally like wearing the patent nude ones on the heel, but in flats and summerized. Like this is summer shoe form of the heel ones I had showed previously. And these flats go for $1,145. These were a gift from my grandma. She gave them to me at my bridal shower and I absolutely love them. If you wonder where I get my shoe obsession from, it's from her. She passed it down to my mom and my mom passed it down to me, and I'm gonna pass it down to my kids because it's not normal to want to spend $1,000 on a pair of sandals, but how could you not when they look like this? They're so beautiful. I love them. All right, so now what we have are another pair of sandals that I have worn to death. They are comfortable, cute, and they look like an accessory on your foot because there's not much to the shoe. These shoes right here. This is the Chanel Jelly Flat. It's a jelly material. It's a jelly material that has sparkles pretty much embedded into it. The straps are jelly. They're very easy to put on, take off. The inside has the little Chanel sign. And in between your toes, instead of a regular thong sandal, this has a little jelly flower. And if you look closely, there's a little Chanel emblem in gold right there. This shoe is the Chanel Camellia Jelly Sandal and it goes for $450. I love these shoes because they don't necessarily have the brand on them. It's a very small detail. This one I haven't really seen around that much, and when I was younger I used to have these jelly sandals that my mom brought home from Italy. It was really popular in Italy and she brought them and I hated them because I was thinking like jelly sandals, this is weird, no one here wears them, and look, it's come back, the jelly sandal. Now this shoe is so cute. I have a Siberian Husky and her hair gets everywhere, including in your nose, but I love her. Is the Miu Miu Jewel Heel Smoking Slipper and it goes for $7.95. This is so comfortable. It has this nice little detail on the heel They're made out of velvet, so it's super soft. Very classy, very classic. This style reminds me of something like Audrey Hepburn would wear, something popular in the 40s and the 50s. Again, it doesn't say anywhere on here that it's Miu Miu. However, if you know designer shoes, then you know Miu Miu does the jeweled heel, and it's the chunky jewel. It's not like the small little ones. They have the big jewels, and it's just a slight elevation of the shoe. It's not just a black loafer or a black smoking shoe. This has this extra detail that could make it appropriate for nighttime and occasional wear, not so much just for daytime. Although this shoe looks really great with just, you know, cool jeans and a t-shirt. This would dress it up. Wear some diamonds with it. Wear some big jewelry. Or you can wear this with a really pretty dress in the evening time, on a date, to a birthday party, whatever it is. A special occasion, this shoe would fit. For during the day, this shoe would be great as well. I wore these for 8 hours, sweating, and I never got a blister, which some flats, they'll give you blisters. These, I highly recommend. They don't give you a blister, and they have that little extra something that makes it noticeably Miu Miu. And we're to our final shoe. I love these shoes because these were a gift from my aunt, and I have searched for so long for a riding boot that my narrow calf, ankle, and foot wouldn't be wobbling around in. So many riding boots are wide, which is, I guess, good because my narrow feet and narrow ankle, calf area, I have very narrow feet. Ew. I have very narrow feet, and it's very difficult for me to find shoes that I feel secure in and my legs aren't wobbling around and it looks like it's too big. So I've been on the search for riding boots forever, for years, and I couldn't find anything, and I got really upset because everybody was wearing their cute little riding boot with legging outfits, and I couldn't find anything that would support my little legs. Well, they're not little legs, they're just little ankles. So my aunt found me these amazing Prada riding boots. They are perfect. They're narrow in the toes. They have a little heel because if I can find an occasion to wear a heel, I will wear a heel. I will find a slipper with a heel. Even those slippers had a little heel. And they're narrow in the toes, they're narrow in the ankle, and they're just right on the calf. These shoes are comfortable. I wear them every year, almost every single day in the winter months here in Arizona because it's not appropriate to wear UGG boots all the time. So you have to look presentable once in a while. So that's when I wear these boots. They keep you warm, they're secure, they're made out of leather, so they're durable. I got these shoes, I think 3 years ago, and they still look brand new. The brass detailing on it really, I feel like ties the boot together. It doesn't look like a casual riding boot. It looks like a sophisticated, classy, svelte Italian riding boot. Like I'm looking for my horse. I'm looking for my stallion when I wear these shoes. The Prada riding boots go for $1,300 about. That's the price that I could find. And that is my collection of designer shoes. The only shoe designer that I would not recommend purchasing unless you're a shoe fanatic like I am is the Christian Louboutin, because they're severely uncomfortable. You can't stand in them for very long and then your toes start to like lose feeling. That's not a good feeling. There you have it. That's my designer shoe collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you want to see. And like, comment, subscribe. Watch The Husband Does My Makeup Challenge because that is hilarious. And until next time, bye guys. Thanks.